So today is Thursday, okay. Today is Thursday, 11th September, and I just took one trade here on NQ Nasdaq. Okay, the reason behind of this trade, I'm going to explain. Like my bias was bearish. Okay, my bias was bearish, but many of the guys, their bias was bullish, and because like I don't know, I follow one mentor and I just following his strategy and his setup only, and like he is owing, like he has a Rolls Royce plan. Okay, it costs around 4 5 crore, and I don't know. Okay, but in my setup, in my like in my strategy, my bias was bearish, but many of the guys, their bias was bullish. Okay, but literally I don't care about them, and they was telling that already price swept the London low. Yes, London low is just lows, but it doesn't matter how I choose my bias. Okay, it's a trade breakdown video, although it was a loss, and which is totally fine. It's the part of the game. Okay, and literally I don't care. I know it's a funded account, and I'm also having only 319 dollar remaining to blow the account. But I'm following my plan, I'm following my strategy, I'm following my properly entry. Like I trade on micro time of 9:45 to 10:15. Okay, and yeah, I'm going to explain why my bias was bearish. Although starting from daily time frame, okay, normally we used to locate our bias with the only imbalances, and on the daily time frame we read single candle. Single candle means this is a bullish candle, it swept this high. Okay, and price close between this candle. So with this candle, we want price should close under this high, sorry, under this low. This candle should close under this low, this candle low. Okay, this is known as each candlestick reading, and which also works only in the daily time frame. Like here you can see this. I'm going to giving some examples. Okay, like here, this candle, this is the red candle, this is the wick. It swept this wick and didn't close under this candle wick. It means price should go after this candle. I want price to close with this wick high, and also it close with above this high. Okay, like this is the another candle, it close and above this candle high. I expect to price to close above this high, but this candle closes here. Okay, also this candle went above, and also in this candle it swept this high. So we want to close with this low. Okay, but price didn't follow, it went high. Okay, like here, this one also, it swept this high, it swept this high. So we want a down shift, like also price came to down, like this one. This candle This is a big red candle. Price sweep sweep this high, also closes in this weak low. Okay, I'm going to give another examples. Okay, like this one. This close above this weak high. Also we want to this candle also close above this weak high, but price didn't. Price swept this one. Okay, so we want this weak high low to close, this weak low to close, but price sweep this one, sweep this one, and it closes inside this candle. Okay, but we want to sweep this high, but another candle, what happened, it closes outside this low of candle. Okay, like this is daily time frame candlestick reading. Okay, I just gave an example. So our one day was bearish. Okay, because this candle weak high is swept, is taken, it didn't close above this weak high, so it swept. So we want with this candle low to close, price like here. So we want a bearish move on the daily time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, in the 4-hour time frame, there is a fair value gap is there on the back side of the price. And this fair value gap is respecting, like the price is respecting this fair value gap. Okay, so on the 4-hour time frame also, here respected once, here first time respected, second time respected, and the third time respected. And on this candle, this green candle also respected the 4-hour bearish fair value gap. So we were bearish on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, we determine our bias with the only influences of imbalances. Okay, and on the 1-hour time frame, also, here you can see this is a 1-hour fair value gap. Also price respected this hourly fair value gap. This one, it closes inside this fair value gap, it's respected. So 1 hour, just a second, why I was bullish on the hourly time frame, I just forgot. This is the bearish and okay, this measure BSL was also taken. We were also we are also bearish on the hourly time frame also. I just didn't remember why I was bullish on the hourly time frame, because I think, yeah, this fair value gap is respected, so that's why I was waiting to sweep this high, I think. So that's why we were bullish on the hourly time frame. Okay, at that time, like on the before macro time, like now is the time of like now the time is 10:30. So yeah, that's the thing. Also on the M30, I am bearish because uh, just a second, I'm explaining right now. Yeah, on the M30, this candle we sweep. This is a measure. RSI liquidity also taken, and this is the M30 fair value gap. Also price respected this fair value gap, so they respected this bearish fair value gap, so I am also bearish on the M30 time frame. Okay, on the M15 time frame also, M15 time frame has a bearish fair value gap on the back side, which is price is respecting many times the strong bearish fair value gap. So price traded back into the bearish fair value gap. Okay, so that's why my bias is bearish. If that's why I'm heavily bearish. Okay, I just thought that I should make a trade breakdown video because many of the guys like they were bullish and I was bearish, and I just explained my bias. Okay, I had to explain because like I trade differently, and also I got funded. I got funded with the FundedNext, and I just got funded with Aqua Futures. Okay, like it doesn't care. I I don't care about you. Like if you are making a tons of money, I don't care. I only care about my mentor. Like I learned from him only, and he has many apartments on the Miami or in Dubai. Okay, he is making per day 20k 30k per day income, and on the monthly he is making 200k 300k dollar each month. And why I'm going to listen those guys who are making only 30k 40k a month? Okay, and yeah, that's the thing. And it was M15 was bearish. Okay, and in the M5 time frame also I was bearish. I didn't remember where I was bearish on the M5. On the M5, this is the same fair value gap is there also for the M5. This is the M5 fair value gap also, the M5, that's why I'm bearish on also the M5. Okay, so what happened? What happened on the micro time? Price tapped into the M15 in the M5 fair value gap. Okay, also swept this major buy side liquidity, and also backside we have also major buy side liquidity which also taken, and price just dumped down. This price just came down. Okay, give a displacement on here, but it's a not in our micro time. It's 9:42, so I am just waiting for a micro time and also monitoring the ES also. ES, okay, I like to monitor ES also with the same time. So with this time I also saw displacement on ES, although ES also displaced. I know many of the guys they were bullish, and that doesn't matter. Okay, that doesn't matter. It happens. Sometimes our bias didn't meet. Okay, and sometimes we lose. Yeah, when I make money, you lose, and when you lose, like on when you win, and then at that time I also lose. It's just matter of time. Yeah, and so what I'm saying, huh? On the like before on our micro time, I'm going to break down my entry. Like also now I just told my bias. After my bias, I am going to explain my entry, and like at what confirmations I just on what confirmation basis I enter my trade. And yeah, so price tapped into the high time frame bearish value gap after sweeping the major buy side liquidity. These are the data lows and these are the data highs. Okay, and I know the major like Asia low and London low already swept by the news event of 8:30. I think it was a CPI. Okay, no, not CPI. Okay, I think it was CPI. CPI. There was a news on that time. Yeah, it was CPI month, CPI year, also core CPI. literally we don't care about the news. And I'm going to explain my entry, what market did at that time, why I entered this trade, why I took this trade on my funded account. If I'm going to tell a thing that on the worst month, like in the August month I passed eval, where many people, where the maximum people failed at that time. I passed at the heart, on the hardest time, many where the many people lose the account. I just passed my eval and I got a funded account. Here you can see this is the funded account. And yeah, and it's part of the game. Losses are the part of the game. So what happened here? Price displays here. I just watching this structure. I am not taking this is a displacement because I was in the 3-minute time frame. So for the 3-minute time frame, this is a valid low. Also you can take this low or a swing low. Okay. So on the 1-minute time frame, what I'm monitoring, that this is the unmaterial fair value gap. Okay, and with this low it also swept. This is also a displacement with a candle close. This is a fair value gap and price tap into the fair value gap, but my macro time starts on the 9:45. So I waited for the 9:45 and I entered here. Okay, and I put my SL to this high, or I can put my SL to this low, sorry, yeah, this high. So I just put my SL to this high, 20 pips SL, and I just got stopped out. But my target was the data lows. Okay, so that's why I'm bearish. And also I was monitoring the ES also gave displacement. Okay, and that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. So for today, that's much. Okay, so have a great day, guys. And yeah, and it was a losing streak for me. It's going a losing streak. I can show you my performance profile. This was a losing streak on August last month. On this August last week. On these weeks I just passed my evals and I got my funded account, like here, someone here, no, on the 21st I got my funded account after passing the evals at 20 Wednesday. So after that I just on my losing streak on the September, also it's a 1 win, 3 losses. On the Monday it's a 1 win. Also from Monday it's a 3 losing streak is going. And yeah, that's the thing. And also I have only $300 left to blow my account, to blow my funded account. It's totally fine. Yeah, ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा क्या हो जाएगा, फंडेड अकाउंट ब्लो होगा और एक अकाउंट लाएंगे, इवल्स पास करेंगे, पे आउट लाएंगे, टॉप स्टेप का 5 ठो मैक्स 150K का 5 अकाउंट लेना है. दिस इज माय गोल. एंड अगर ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा क्या हो जाएगा,